Hello, I've got a ice princess of the biggest ice princess level on my map. 7 ice at 1000 VP, which is a little bit crazy. Now you'll notice he only has 112,000 gold to take, so this base is not likely going to be worth the raid, but I figured what the hell, just that's all the more reason to attack him. He's got 1 troop health, 1 GBE, and 1 troop damage statue, so otherwise 7 ice, but no shield, so that will be drastically helpful, especially with battle orders. I've got heavies loaded. I'm not going to use heavies for anything except for mine clearing. Their only job here is to clear mines. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to clear these mines just because I don't want my... There's no separation between zookas and heavies at the very beginning. It's an easy way to have mines not take out half your troops. Now the next thing is, like I talked about, this square right here is occupied. So I am fully expecting my zookas to go like this. They may go on the bottom side or they may split. I can't say for certain, but just because this square is in use, we need to be aware that some might go that way and some might go down the bottom. But what's going to happen is when they get to this gap right here, they should come down or at least behave somewhat reasonably. So that's about all that needs to be worried about. I'm going to clear out a spot right about here just to get rid of these flamethrowers so that my critters have a place to sit and my zookas have a place to sit as well. A little bit unlucky on that barrage, but we're going to stick with it. So now 80 GBE is tons. That should be more than enough. Typically for a corner base, anything above, say, 64 is good enough, especially because this guy's rocket launcher does not range the shore. So we should be able to get a nice little drop. I'm going to drop my heavies out front. I might have been able to use brick to clear the mines, but I didn't really want to risk that. So I'm going to drop my heavies, and then I'm going to drop brick in behind. And that's why we cleared those mines up front. Just time for the heavies to get out front. See, and as I said, they're going to they ended up walking above, and a little bit different route than I thought they were going to do, but for the most part, not anything terribly different. So pretty good so far. Oh, brick's dead, so that doesn't really help, but nonetheless, we should still be fairly okay. 1, 2, and as long as our critters stay somewhat alive, we should be okay. So 7 ice space, unboosted, lost very, very few troops, but I'm pretty happy with that. Let's see if we actually made any gold. So 112,000 gold from taking him down, and 70,000 gold. So what's that, 41,000 gold? So we made 21,000 gold after hitting attack on that. So not necessarily good, but still, taking down an ice base with 7 ice unboosted is always a good time. Hope you enjoyed. I'll show the replay just because, so that they can see a little bit more of a zoomed out version. I definitely misinterpreted where they were going to walk, but just the fact that we had thought about that makes it, made it a lot cleaner and work. I wonder where Brick died, actually. Let's have a look here. Here's me talking over the replay. So you see, rocket launcher not in range, fairly safe. Clearing mines. Here's the replay, and as you can see, this line of this little ledge is what I like to use. Lots of space. That smoke was probably a little bit too far down, but it's worth keeping the delay. So troops walking very, very nicely. Now, you'll notice that one of the things that Golden Stone, one of my subscribers, and has been in a number of our task force over the time, mentions is you want to make sure the heavies can take a little break there, but you don't want your zookas to take a break, because your zookas, when they get to the flare, they start to fan out, and what's going to happen is they're going to hit some of these mines. So you'll notice that my next flare is in place before any of the zookas stop walking, because you want them to have a nice, narrow, skinny line. So there's where Brick dies, right there. So I was a little bit late on my smokes because Otherwise, I could have had Brick alive, but otherwise, then it's just easy. So what you want to maximize, like I can't shock this mortar, so what I want to do is I want to get that mortar seeing critters and focusing on critters. Like my heavies are far too close to my zookas to do anything good, so all I want to do is get everything to see the critters first. My critters were a little bit early, but earlier is better than late. Everything starts hitting those critters, and meanwhile my troops are just blasting away at the headquarters. So 2 good volleys, and it's down, and 7 Ice Princess is taken out. So I hope you enjoyed. That's PvP using heavies to clear mines on corner bases for zookas. Peace.